Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday morning to you. Coach Michael BURT, you know my beliefs. If you've been following me or watching me, I believe everybody needs a good coach in their life. I believe left to our own devices, we all contract and retreat. And I believe we can't see the picture when we're inside the frame. I just left 9-round boxing. And just got back from Napa Valley, California, which is one of the most beautiful places in the world. San Francisco, not so much. I was let down by San Francisco, but I was impressed. I was lifted up by Napa Valley. And was one of the few places in the world I've ever been able to really relax. And I was thinking about our topic in Monster Producer this month, which is loyalty. How do you build monster loyalty? And then turn that loyalty into money. And the first thing I was thinking about is the first place you got to become loyal is to your own future. Okay, you have to become a disciple to your own future. Too many people sell out. People trying to message me this morning. You got to sell out to your own future, man. First sale you got to make today is to your own self. And what I was reminded by while I was in Napa is the big dreams that I had. See, I've told you before, I despise replicating last week. To me, it's so amateur to just go out and do what we did last week. We know what we did last week. We know the results we got last week. What I'm into is creation. Creating something bigger. Create something, a product or service that other people want that solves a big problem in the world. And that's how you got to be thinking today as you go out and you commit. You know, when I was speaking in Inman last week, big real estate conference out there, here's what I figured out. The problems they face in California are the same problems they face in Murfreesboro, are the same problems they face everywhere else. Okay? First sale you got to make to build loyalty is become loyal to your own future. Become loyal to you. Become a disciple of your own future. The word discipline is a derivative of the word disciple, which means to give yourself to a person or cause you believe in. So do you believe in your future or not? Because here's what's going to happen. Napa, I'm drawing, I'm dreaming, I'm thinking, I'm scheming. I'm like, man, I'm going to come back and do this and this and this and this and this and this and this. I can see it so clearly in a relaxed state. Come back, it gets Monday morning, what do? We go right back to the grind. Doing the same old thing we did last week. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but you've heard people say good is the enemy of great. It is. Good is the enemy of great. So this week, you got to ask yourself, will you become loyal to your own future? Now, here's what's going to happen. When you become loyal to your own future and you start doing big things in the world, you're going to begin to build loyalty in other people. Because other people are going to look at you as a source of inspiration. One of my favorite definitions of power is a means or source for supplying energy. That is what power is. It is a means or source for supplying energy. And you have that. You can become that. You can become a means or source for supplying energy to a lot of other people because they're watching you. And they're going, dang, that dude's doing something big. Okay? I love being inspired by people that every time I watch them or follow them, they always got something new. They're always creating. They're never stagnant. They never allow themselves to get in a static state. They always stay completely dynamic. So for you, you got to ask yourself, are you going to replicate this week? Okay, if you're in my database, you want to be in my database, email me, info@coachburt.com, because there's an email going out this morning about 7:30 to my database of I don't know how many thousands of people that's going to ask them this question. You going to repeat? You going to replicate? Or you going to create? Which one's it going to be? I'm in the business of creation. So if you want to get that weekly strategy from me, email me, info@coachburt.com. Say, Coach, I'm in. If you want to sit in on one of the Monster Producer sessions, I'll be in Knoxville, Tennessee this Thursday for Monster Knoxville, how to turn Monster loyalty into money. I'll be in Chattanooga that afternoon, how to turn Monster loyalty into money. I'll be in Orlando on Friday. I've got some big events early this week too. Tomorrow, speaking to Energy Lighting Services. Tuesday, I'm also doing a big event with James Harper, Mickey Duncan, Blake Duncan, Derek Godwin. We're going to be talking a little business over in the Hendersonville, Mount Juliet area. We like spreading the word, spreading the love. So ask yourself this question, guys. What's it going to be today? Replicate, repeat, or create? You going to go back to doing what you did last week, or you going to bring something new to the party? This is your morning drive. I'm Coach Michael BURT.